And I kind of went out of turn, so it's my mistake. But it's 2573, and I was just sitting here and we're talking about all this good memorabilia, and I accidentally broke the seal. But we've got a list right here of everybody in on the break. If you're in 2573, you know you're in. And so Bradley M., I'm copying down from the top of this list in box 2573 and bringing it over here, copying and pasting this list. Brian B., you're on the bottom of the list, copying that list, pasting it at random.org, and sending it through. I can't take this off the camera. That's why I don't want anyone to think that I've tampered with anything. So you're just seeing the random kind of from afar, but it's absolutely happening right now. And sending it through 7 times. 1. There's a total of 40 on here, and I'm going to hit random again. 2, 3, 4. You can see 5, 6. Lucky number 7. So there it is, 7 times through the randomizer, and I'm just copying this list. Michael R., you're on the bottom. Jeffrey W., you're on the top of the list. As I've copied that list and bringing over our spreadsheet right here and just going ahead and pasting in. And you can see it does, you can see, let me see, I can't really get it any better than that, but you've absolutely seen everything through the process right here. And I'm pasting in and looking to get something big in our next box. So you can see right here, Jeffrey W., you pull the Bosk. Ron D., you got Ayla Sakura. Brad W., Gold Leader. Vincent G., C3PO. Matthew S., Tano. Charles C., Lando Calrissian. Kenneth J., Whiteson Lars. And Brad W., the administrator of that planet. Charles C., you've pulled Mon Mothma. Bradley M., Princess Leia. Bradley M., all right. Jeffrey W., you have pulled K3PO and Forlom, 2 droids. Artara V., you have General Medine. Artara V., you also have scored Sergeant Junkin. Rod A., Tessic the Quarren. Matthew S., Han Solo, Matt S., Benjamin W., the Wes Jansen spot. Kenneth J., Darth Vader spot. James Earl Jones, Darth Vader for Kenneth J. Brad, Benjamin W., Boba Fett. Bradley M., this Jerome Blake, Mass Amata. Artura V., Jesse Jensen in this 10. Matthew S., this is the character Doc Raider, it's John Morton, the actor. Artura V., the actor John Ratzenberger. And Brian B., General Maximilian Veers. Bradley M., Admiral Firmus Pyatt. Dennis F., R2D2. Michael R., Luke Skywalker. Benjamin B., Plo Koon, the character Plo Koon. Darren M., the character Ara Singh. Bobby P., Noom. Ron D., Governor Bibble. Ron D., Shock Tai. Darren M., Sir, and the character Lee Sub. Bradley M., the character Malaki. Dennis F., Chewbacca. Matthew S., Yaddle. Bobby P., Rick Oley. Vin G., Cabe. Bobby P. pulls Akbar and Salacious Crumb. Bobby P., you've also pulled Tarkin. And Michael R., Zachariah Jensen from Episode 2, The Model Maker. That was unusual, and so I didn't want to pan away from this open box here as I opened it, talking about some of the memorabilia we're getting ready to pull out. I thought we'd already done that step and kind of got ahead of myself, so I do apologize. But after we do this box, I will pan back over and go over the list again for anyone who wants to see where they ended up after the random. Not sure, as I did read every single one, and you could see how it was done. So I think any questions are probably answered that might come about, but I will pan through it real quick again at the end of the break so you can see it even better. All right, Rod A. I can read off anyone who has a question about who they might have. Rod A, you're pulling this Tessic Quarren. And you also have the Shak Tai. So those are kind of difficult to pronounce, but Brad W, you have Angus, the Gold Leader. You have Gold Leader, and you have the administrator of a certain planet that starts with a U. And Tyon Medan is another character that you have. And, of course, anyone else who would like to know, because we definitely want everybody to know who they have. And I'll be calling them out as we go as well. Oh, yeah, that was a big one. No doubt about it. Big, big pulls. All right, get something amazing in any break around here at Friendly Box Breaks. Let's get something big out in this one. And looking for something amazing. And if there are no trades, I don't see any trade talks or anything happening. There's a Greedo. He's not on the. He's not designated immediately with the owner. We've designated all the big hits with owners. And we got a random coming up at the end of the break for cards that and folks characters that aren't designated already. There's an R2D2, and this has an owner, and that is Dennis F. Lando Calrissian, nice shot on the Calrissian. Charles C. coming up as a $2.99 with that blue border. Defining moments. Oh yeah. Look at this. Wow. 5 of 25. He's a Junkin commander. If you know what a Junkin is, that's what he is. He's a commander of that troop army. 5 of only 25. It's Dickie Bear as. And that is Arturo V, who owns Dickie Beer is the gentleman's name, who portrays Sergeant Junkin. Nice going, Arturo. 5 of 25. Ho! R2D2 coming out too. The R2D2 owner, and that is Dennis F. All right. Big pulls happening, and good luck, everybody, in on some really, really good Star Wars stuff. Very excited about getting some more. There's a Tusken Raider coming out at the end of the break to an owner. There's a Noom, and this is owned by none other than the Noom owner, which is Bobby P. Oh, it's an Anakin Skywalker. We don't have a designated owner for Anakin. 95 $2.99, and so we've designated only the big hits. So that's coming out in a random at the end of the break. Ho! Look at that. That is really nice. And that is a Princess Leia, Han Solo, and Luke. And it's a shield bunker frame. 33 of 155. Shield bunker. Oh, yeah. Imperial shield bunker on the planet Endor. It's going to come down to a random between those 3 owners. There's a Mundy. He's not on our big hit checklist for all the big hits, so he's in a random spinning around for somebody. Yeah, if you get enough bunker relics. There's Zam Wessel in one of my favorite assassins. That was just cool. She had a good part. Obi-Wan Kenobi is not owned once again, just like Wessel. And going to be spinning through the random at the end of the break. 41 of 99. If you got a spot in this, you're going to be in that random at the end of the break for a lot of the ones that aren't represented right away, as the big hits are only represented right away. Here's a bib, Fortuna. That's not. Oh, my goodness. This is a big hit. And this absolutely has an owner. Oh, my. That's Tarkin. Bobby P has pulled the Tarkin. General, oh, man. And you can see right here how good it is. I don't see a SIG on the front of it. Let me see. No SIG on the front. Bobby P, nice shot. There's the artist SIG. And sometimes you'll have two, one on the front. Look at how good this is. Oh, man, I feel like I'm right on the ship. And just in kind of a cool world. That is good art. Very, very well done. Lots of detail in there. Nice shot. Man, that's nice. Look at, here's Akbar for Bobby P again. So Bobby hit the Akbar and that one. You're welcome, man. It's all about the big pulls. And you absolutely have found your way into getting a big one. Lots of good stuff. Oh, it's R5, D4. We saw a sketch card of him, and he's not owned on the checklist. That sketch card went down to a random. Dengar, he's not owned on the checklist either. And so we got the big hits outlined, but these two are. That's going to come down to a random at the end of the break as well. Here's a Noom auto. Bang. Oh, my gosh. It's a Noom auto. Bobby P has had so much good fortune in this break. And now you're scoring the Mike Quinn as Noom. Ho! Ho! Nice going. Bobby P coming away with the Noom auto. Bang. And the Yoda is not owned by anyone. So I'm going to set up this big random for all of these right here coming out for us. That's wild, man. It was a Noom box. Who would have thought that? There's a lot of big pulls in here. I'm going to try and pick out some of the best ones, and that's going to be number one after the random. There is a lot in here in this final random. That's right. When you're getting a spot in this random at the end of the break. And then you're also getting designated with what big pulls pop out of Masterworks. I'm just going to lay these out in no particular order for our random right now. And we'll designate each of these with a number. All right, so it looks like 10 in this random. 10, okay, so Obi-Wan's going to be number one after the random. That's the top of the random. Number two is going to be this numbered Anakin, 95, 299. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. After the random 7 times, and here we go. I'm going to take this list and just remove it. This is our original list, and this is our original random. And I'm going to spin this thing through 7 times. Let me see if I can get any bigger, I will. Let me see, that's a little bigger. Yeah. So this is our original random. We're going to spin it through 7 more times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you were in the top 10, you're coming away with something. 5, 6. A lucky number 7. So top 10 in this thing is Charles C., You're squeaking in the top 10. Benjamin W., you're at the top of the list. You're coming away number 1. That's a good place to be. Number 1. Benjamin W. pulls the Obi-Wan Kenobi gold border. Matthew S. Pulls the Anakin. All right, Yoda goes to Rod A, and so on. And you can see your name and what number you have. And match it up with what's right here. And I'll try to do it real fast for you. Benjamin W., Matthew S., Rod A., Kenneth J., Vincent G., Arturo V., Brad W., Jeffrey W., and Charles C. All right, let's do it. It's really high value. It's nothing but good times. And that indeed was box 2573. As I continue to get things labeled, definitely see who owns what.